Margarita Santos was at home in Porter Ranch, cleaning the house she and 4 family members rent, when her phone rang early this month. The past year has not been easy on Santos. Last July, she got fired from her housekeeping job at a Santa Monica hotel after testing positive for the coronavirus. But her fortunes were about to change. The hotel was under new ownership, and a union leader was calling to see if Santos wanted her old job back. Yes, of course she did. Santos felt she had been wronged, but as a woman of faith, she'd never given up hope that justice would be served. "I was very happy," Santos said. "My brother and sister said, wow." Her sister reminded Santos that it was a job she really loved. Not that she needed reminding. "I said, yes, I do," said Santos, who might be the happiest hotel housekeeper I've ever met. "It's a physically demanding job, and the pay isn't great, but she's been bored in the past working jobs that don't involve much exertion. I was so excited I couldn't wait to start," said Santos. She returned to work at the JW Marriott Le Merigot on July 13th. So why exactly was she fired in the first place, and why was she brought back? "I first met Santos almost exactly a year ago. She was feeling better after her bout with COVID-19, and she had joined a demonstration organized by Unite Here Local 11, aimed at getting her job back. Community leaders marched in front of the hotel, and Rabbi Neil Comess-Daniels led a prayer and carried a sign that said, 'Bring Margarita back.' The rabbi told me he was there because the community had to show support for low-wage workers hit hard by the pandemic. At a time when I needed them to help me," Santos said of her employer when she addressed the demonstrators that day, "they let me down." And she wasn't the only one in her house to get sick. A brother, sister and niece also got COVID-19, Santos said. "As I reported a year ago, Santos had a headache one day and informed a manger, who told her to take some painkillers. She did, and kept working. A few days later, she felt ill again at work and was sent home. She went and got a coronavirus test, and Santos said that as soon as it came back positive, she called and told her manager, but didn't hear anything back. A few days later, Santos got a termination letter claiming she knew she was sick but went to work anyway. You knowingly put our guests and your own co-workers at considerable risk of being infected with COVID-19, her boss wrote, accusing her of egregious behavior and conscious disregard. Santos was shocked by the accusation and wondered if she'd been targeted because she had been a union organizer for Unite Here, which has been negotiating a bargaining agreement with the hotel for 5 years. The hotel manager at the time told me he had nothing to add to what was in the letter Santos received.